From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound now, Luis Castillo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look on, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Just about ready to roll, Jarren Duran now at the plate. So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Castillo, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's a ball. Slider misses outside. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jarren Duran.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just getting started here in Seattle. That one the other way, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. Castillo keeping an eye on him. First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And he makes the play in the warning track. Well, he tags at second, and he's up to 3rd safely with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Wilson.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Ball 1.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope, that's inside.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That is it. The third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
At the plate, Caleb Durbin. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. Boston strands a pair. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today on the hill, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Fouled off left side. Short hop liner, handled it short to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the catcher.
Let's take a look at our lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Brendan Donovan digs in now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Just missed. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Dive! swings and he can't hang on. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting seven.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. 2 for 7 in the series so far. No score here in the second. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mastroboni under it. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
One out man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground, could be 2. Donovan over to second on the nailer. They get 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Canzone with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Cole Young up next for the Mariners.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one catches the corner.
Yeah, off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 30, Rob
Refsnyder, the next to hit.
Hey.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right
Batting
there.
seven.
I know that was a
Not
ground ball,
shortstop,
but it was
JP.
absolutely hammered through the infield.
Crawford.
That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
J.P. Crawford stands in now and watches strike one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game. So one hit is all they get. We played two full. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take
for
a
the
look
Red
at how the
Sox,
series has
the
played out so
shortstop,
far.
Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Late with the swing there. And it's a strikeout from La Piedra, his second of the game.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all three. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy hack-tastic. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jaron Duran will hit next.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that's a one-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. 1-for-1 with a single so far. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Rafaela wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Top of the third, no score. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
3-1 is on the way. Swings through that. On the ground, right side. Naylor steps on the bag, 2 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. The Bo Sox looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni. 2 for 6 so far in the series. That one lifted to left. Durant in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman.
Back to the top
12.
of the Seattle order, Josh Naylor. Now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball. Story sends it over to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Contreras.
On the ground to the left. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one fouled off. Narvaez measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2.
1.
And LaPiedra picks up the kill.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman.
Go ahead run on base. Roman Anthony digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Late on that fastball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
To the right side, Young. Over to first, and Story is out. And that ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners nothing. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Popped out to left his first time. And
That's
ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1 just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
in the dirt. That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. High fly ball, right field. Abreu has a beat on it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cole.
So up next,
Young.
Cole Young. He's 0 for 1. And that's fouled off. Donovan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses. Nope. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners nothing. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Duran.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. Robles should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 3,
Ceddanne Rafaela. Up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
This to third, but it kicks foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Tap foul at the plate. Grounds one to short. Toss to Naylor. Red Sox go 1-2-3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball 1.
stays alive. Another 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it stays there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Blue. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike on the outside corner. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 10, Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down. Now at the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Josh Naylor. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Jose
Mariners,
A. Ferrer gets the call from the pen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Well, 1-run game, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
So digging in, Caleb Durbin. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Yasver Zulueta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bizzardo also throwing. The 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
So up next, Carlos Narvaez. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. Ripped to right. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back in Seattle.
Leading off
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Brendan Donovan. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit, center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Ranger Suarez will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the Red
Justin
Sox,
Slayton will
number
take over
63.
here.
Well, he's been a
Justin
really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Here's a 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Two aboard with one out. Cole Young now at the plate. And there's the strike. Two on, one out. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Young wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Story settles under this one. Brings it in. 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's going to be Rob Refsnyder. He's 2 for 2. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran on his way over, and that will end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners 1. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Mariners,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Edward Bizardo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's the Red
Leading
Sox
off for the Red
DH,
Sox, the
Roman
designated
Anthony.
hitter, Roman Anthony.
Bizardo, a 6-foot righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now here is Romy Gonzalez. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Right through there for a strike. And that skips into dirt. in the air on the infield. Gonzalez. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 10.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swings through that one. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that's an out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And up next for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Nope. Ball 1.
The Red Sox holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Jarren Duran is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways. 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela, 1 for 3.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Pizzardo keeping him close.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get out.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out, and he'll be
beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Man at second. In the air, left field. And that'll get off into the seats. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Hit hard, base hit. There comes the throw. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox. The first
It's
baseman,
not often
Bill
someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 1 out. And Wilson down on strikes.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Edward Bizarro. On the mound now, Gabe Spire.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
He was late there, strike 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying out of here. He'll touch them all. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Narvaez off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Base knock center field. Robles quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gabe Spire won't go any further. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Mariners.
pitcher for the Mariners, Cooper Criswell.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
First and second, 2 outs. Romy Gonzalez will hit next. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Stays alive. Line to left. And that'll do it. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 5-1. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Giovanni Moreno.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Hey!
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a bouncer. Gonzalez. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. The M's down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, 2 now. That one almost got him. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Canzone not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Donovan off of first with two away. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Pitch kicks away. Oops, throw goes to third. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, two down. Bounce to the left side. Durbin to first, and that is the inning. One left for Seattle. They're down 5-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Yasver Zulueta, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Brash getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. This one in the air, center field. Crawford takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a couple of quick outs.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Just
Ball,
off the
out.
outside edge. And that's ball two. Swings over the top of that one. That's to third. Toss to Naylor. And that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. bottom of the ninth.
Leading up for the
And stepping in for the Mariners,
the second baseman,
Cole Young.
Young.
Yeah. Ball.
That one to first. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Nope.
And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. And that's
Ball.
outside.
That pitch is out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right
next,
there. That was a very hittable
the right
pitch
fielder,
right
number
over the
30,
heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking
Left
himself right
sider.
now. Would like to get that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Giovanni Moran is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red
So
Sox.
the Red Sox bring on a new
Number
pitcher,
57,
Greg Weisser.
Greg
He's into the game with the bases
Weisser.
empty. Ref Snyder now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground right side. Contreras takes it himself down to the last out for the Mariners.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Aye.
They're down to their final strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.